Hello, my beautiful reader friends. It's Tiffany with an IE, as you can see. Welcome back to my channel, and it's been a while since Cookie Monster has made an appearance, but I think it's actually quite appropriate for this video because I have a monster of unread TBR books that I have not finished, but yeah. So we're continuing the train wreck. Also, Dragonite says hi. It's very cute. So he's gonna help me out with, well, he's here, but you can't see him. But yeah, anyways, so from January, I finished all those books. February's TBR game, I still have 3 books. I have The Midnight Dance, which my friend Melissa picked from my wrapped up books, and I've only read like 2 chapters of this, but it's a short book, so I need to finish this. And then, okay, sorry about the interruption. I had forgotten that my slips of paper were over on my desk. I had everything else prepped, so you can't see this, but there's just like kind of like a wall of books, stacked books around me, so that I can make this work. But anyways, continuing with February's TBR, I still haven't started Arusha and the Song of Death, which I have on this slip of paper. And yeah, so I need to read this. And then I still only read like part of the first chapter of the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which I also have on this slip of paper. Okay, for March's TBR, let's see, I have The Fire Wish, which my friend Mark picked from my wrapped up books that I still need to read. I have Midnight Beauties, which was another one of these prompts that I need to read. And also while I was looking through, like, you know, my jar and my other jar, it's filled up a lot more and stuff. I found some book titles that I had put in here, and then I had chosen some of these books for like actual prompts, and I was like, oh, some of these are read, so I don't need them anymore. But yeah, so for March, one of the books that I had picked was Circe, and then I found my little thing with Circe, so I've read Circe, so I don't need this anymore. And then for April's TBR, I have Because You'll Never Meet Me by Leah Thomas, which my friend Julianne chose from my wrapped up books. I have The Night Country by Melissa Albert. I don't know why I haven't read this yet because I really like The Hazelwood, which this is the sequel, and this is a bit of a spoiler for my May wrap up, but I read Tales from the Hinterland, and this is like the collection of fairy tales that is talked about in The Hazelwood, and I love this, and there's pictures too. They are pretty, like, well, this one's fine, but definitely the first one, this one, The Door of Blood, there's some creepy stories, but I loved it a lot. So yeah, I need to read The Night Country, and that was for the prompt buzzword night. I also did find The Night Country written out, so that's interesting. And then also Butterfly Yellow, I've read like a little bit of this. This is told in vignettes, so yeah, and I really liked her other book, Inside Out and Back Again. But yeah, I need to finish this book. It's so short and I like it. And the prompt for this was theme colors. And then what else? Oh, and then from the puzzle, usually I finish the book that is associated with the puzzle, but I haven't for this one yet because it is a giant classic annotated fairy tales collection. So it's big. I also have these two. I have the Grimm's Fairy Tales, which comes in this slipcase, and I read the first 4 in this, but there's 80, so it's a lot. And then I also have this Hans Christian Andersen Fairy Tales, which this is short, so I should actually finish this. There's also pictures in this as well. Yeah, I'm in a fairy tale mood, so yeah, and like original gruesome fairy tales, not like happy Disney fairy tales. Yeah, so that has been interesting. And then for May's TBR, man, I'm behind. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I need to take another break. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for all the interruptions. This video is a lot of Tetrising. Here's Dragonite again. So for April, I had also wanted to read all the Grishaverse books, which I still haven't read them. I mean, I read Lives of Saints because it's short story, kind of like almost like fairy tales, but it's like about all the different saints and stuff, which I like that. So it's very easy to finish that, but still need to read. Oh, this is too much. Still need to read all these. These are very big books, so it's kind of hard to hold them up. And then for my friend DJ's Instagram book club, we read Alatsue, and we had a Zoom chat with the author Darcy Little Badger on May 2nd, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, highly recommend this book. It's also super beautiful. So yeah, okay, now going on to May's TBR. Oh man. So I'm still reading The Mark of Zorro, which was the pick from the puzzle, and I'm enjoying it, except for like one small part that kind of irks me, but overall the story is like full of adventure and it's really fun. And I still have yet to finish it, but it's a pretty quick read, so I think I'm just gonna have it roll over into June and finish it then. But I also have this book, Stray, which my friend Dana picked from my wrapped up pile, and I have not started it yet. So sad. And then I have Bridge of Souls. This was for sequel, next in series. I also found Bridge of Souls actually. So yeah, I haven't gotten to this yet, which I am very sad about. I actually forgot about this until like I think 2 days ago or something, and I was like, oh shoot, I was supposed to read this month. But the one book that I did read on this TBR was Aurora Rising, because I'm actually doing a vlog with this right now with some other books, which you'll see in a bit. I still need to finish that vlog up, but this was for the prompt purple cover, and I also did find Aurora Rising in here as well. So yeah. Anyways, now that, oh, also, let me rip this up, Aurora Rising, since I've read it. So, now that that is out of the way, let's get to, oh, I almost forgot. Okay, The Infinity Courts. I read this as well, because this was the YA book club pick for April for Mysterious Galaxy. So I love this so much. But anyways, the books that I've read I'll talk about in my wrap up as well. Yeah. Also, happy June and happy Pride Month. So yeah, let's see what happens for this TBR. So I have this wrapped up book, which my friend Heather so kindly picked for me, and it's her birthday this month as well, so super excited. But yeah, let's see what she picked. Oh, okay. She picked Reboot by Amy Tintera. This is an old book that I have. This is also signed and personalized because I did meet her. Yeah, so. Okay, that'll be interesting. Sci-fi-ish. That's, because this one was sci-fi-ish, so with like AI in it, and I feel like this might be like, it might have similar vibes, even though it is a much older book. Okay, now we're gonna pick from my TBR jar. Let's see what I get. Gonna really dig in this one. Oh, okay. I get to read Concrete Rose. I'm very excited about that. And then one more. So this one, and I'll put this in the back of Reboot, and I will check it later. So now let me roll the clip of my puzzle footage, and then I'll come back and talk to you. So the next one I finished is The Cat in the Hat, which I have obviously read. And then I finished Animal Farm, which I've also read. And then I finished The Tale of Peter Rabbit, which I think I've read, but I don't remember. So I can reread it. But the next one is The Diary of Anne Frank, which I'm just missing this tiny corner piece here, but it's pretty much done. So this will be my read for the month. Welcome back again to like my 30th interruption in this video. But anyways, so turns out I did read The Tale of Peter Rabbit because I actually reread it this month, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. So I won't be doing that for June's TBR since I literally just read it. It was so short. But I will be reading The Diary of a Young Girl, or The Diary of Anne Frank, for June. And then here's Concrete Rose. Isn't it beautiful? And then in the back of Reboot, I ended up pulling a prompt instead of a book title. So this is what I got. I got a one-word title, and I thought, well, there's a lot of books that can fit this, and I decided to go with Cress because I am on chapter 3 of this book. I've had it on my currently reading shelf for like 3 years now, and one of my goals for this year was to like clear out my currently reading shelf instead of just like, oh, read one chapter here, read one chapter here, and add it onto my Goodreads, and then it just shows that I'm reading a ton of books. So I need to finish this, especially since I really loved Cinder and Scarlet, but Scarlet especially, and I want to get through this big book and then read the rest of the series. So yeah, and Rapunzel is like one of my favorite fairy tales. So yeah, I just need to read this. So I think this will actually help me stick to my TBR because, as you can see, I'm a bit of a chaotic mood reader, as I've come to realize, and I'm not very good with sticking with TBRs unless I have like a deadline for book club or something. And speaking of book clubs, for Mysterious Galaxies book club for June, we'll be reading In the Ravenous Dark by A.M. Strickland. And I do have this book. I pre-ordered it, and I forgot to go to Mysterious Galaxy to pick it up. So I will eventually do that. But for now, I'll just put up an image on the screen. And then for my friend DJ's Instagram book club. We are reading Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angelis, and I've been wanting to read this book because it's so gorgeous, and it's described as Moulin Rouge meets Phantom of the Opera, which just sounds like everything I would want. And yeah, so I'm super excited for that, especially since I was supposed to read this book along with two others for Owl Crate's Owl Crate-a-thon back in March. It was like a 2-week long readathon, and I just never got around to them because I was reading other things and trying to catch up on my TBR game. And I do also hope to read more books from LGBTQ authors and featuring LGBTQ characters as well, since it is Pride Month. So I might be doing a reading vlog for that. Yeah, so I have a lot of things that are planned in the works. I just have to do all this reading to catch up. So yeah, I'm popping in really quick because Dragonite reminded me that I forgot to show you guys my stack. So here's my stack for the month, including In the Ravenous Dark and Diary of a Young Girl. So it doesn't look too bad, except for Crest, because Crest looks big, but I like the font for the Lunar Chronicles. It's very aesthetically pleasing, and I think it helps with certain fonts just like make my brain relax more and make me want to read the book more. I don't know. It might be a sciencey thing, but yeah, just wanted to update you about that. I hope you enjoyed this longer than usual TBR game video and all the stacks of books that I need to read, but hopefully I'll eventually get to them. May was a better reading month than April was, so maybe June I'll just crank it out because half the year has gone by, so I just need to get through them. And normally by June, or like by the end of June, I've read around 100 books. So yeah, I'm at like 77 right now, so I need to get there still. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Dragonite says bye, and we'll see you next time.